Alright, good evening everyone, Luke here, and tonight I'm going to be playing Mortal Kombat 4 on the PlayStation 1. Emulator, on an emulator to be specific as well. Quick story about my experience with this game. Promise I'll be short. I'll go into this menu because it'll take me back out to the main cinematics again if I wait in the main menu for too long while I'm talking. So, my experience with this was I got this game on eBay, Nintendo 64 version, because my PlayStation was unfortunately sold by my folks when I was at a young age as a kid. So I really actually wanted the PlayStation version, but I had to settle for the N64 version in the end. And I still really enjoyed it. I invested a lot of hours into the game, and it wasn't a huge difference probably between the two of them in the end, the two versions. A little bit more crisper sound with the announcer in the PlayStation version, I think, in comparison. And also, of course, the endings is a key difference too, with full motion video endings for the PlayStation version, whilst the N64 ones were just, it's more like, you know, your polygon graphics, you know, it's not going to be able to handle full motion video on that console. But yeah, I used to play a lot of hours for it. Obviously this game probably hasn't aged too well with several years later down the line when this came out in, what, 97? So, yeah, anyways, it's been a long time, so if I had played a little bit more in the past, I probably would have set it at medium probably, but for this playthrough, it'll probably go easy. And continues, it's normally by default set to 3, but I've chose to knock it up to 9 because just in case of I'm really playing like a noob. Shout out to Noob Cybot, by the way, and I need like the extra continues. I think generally Goro is the one that would really cause me the most trouble later, so we'll still bump it up to 9 just to be safe. That's the story anyway. So for now, without any more dilly-dallying, here we go. Mortal Kombat 4 on the PlayStation 1 emulated version. Oh man, brings back memories looking at this menu, this character select screen. And for this playthrough too, I will be playing as Scorpion. With his normal uniform. If I die, I could probably you could choose a different one. How do I want to go about this? This one doesn't seem too bad, so we'll go this one. I do like in this game how you can actually change how you want the ladder to look. That was a nice little touch they put for this particular game. Sonya first. Starting Goro's lair. Wow, already aggressive off the bat. As I've already stuffed up the combo. Down forward low punch. Does like... uses his flame breath. Of course, back low punches. The traditional spear, the classic spear. You can interact with things like that in the stage as well to throw at your opponent. If it hits, does a lot of damage. The opponent generally dodges that though. Alright, so... back forward low kick. Does the Goro stage spike fatality. Love the sound, like sounds just like the arcade with like who wins and the fatality sound as well, just sounds great. Liu Kang in the well, I like this stage, like this really captures what Mortal Kombat is, this stage. Severed heads you can interact with too as he gets me one there. This was another new thing in the game. You can use weapons. Jeez, second opponent and geez, going ham on me. Far out. Goodness me. Goodness me, it's only the second enemy and geez, already getting out of control. No, you don't. But let's get on with this now. Better focus here. Yep. So that was a little better.
Flawless victory.
I love that flawless victory sound. I actually really love that one out of most of the games. That's not to say the other ones weren't great, but I don't know, that one just sounds really epic. You can let me know down in the comments what you think your favourite ones are. Damn it. Damn it. Was trying to do the scorpion fatality. Back, forward, down, up, high punch. Couldn't quite do it there. Hopefully next time. Reptile. Reptile over time didn't look as good for his character model. I think he looked good like as a ninja, just a normal green ninja. And just over time his model just got really like worse and worse in my opinion. Oh, he tried to bring out his battle axe, his weapon. Oh, out. Anyway, still was okay looking for this game, but then after that, like when he took full Reptile, it's just didn't really like it as much. I think it was full Reptile by the time it got to Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, which was after this one for like the arcade fighters. Because I keep messing up the combos pretty good today. Oh, you bastard. There we go. There we go, I got the toasty one. Back, forward, forward, back block. From middle of the screen.
Fatality.
Oh, said before it showed up on the screen. Oh, music to my ears. Dan Forden. One of the best. Kai. Not a very memorable character in terms of the whole Mortal Kombat universe. Was one of the new characters in this. It's a Shaolin monk. Because I can't pick the boulder up, even though it looks like I'm right near it. There we go. Another one. Bang. Nice. Look at that tone under his arm. Jeez, look at the muscle tone there. Yep, really, those weapons that are provided in the stage can be the difference between life and death in rounds at times. There we go. Jeez, I had a bit of trouble again there.
Fatality.
Back, forward, down, up, as I said, preferably holding block to do that and high punch, do his second fatality. That one I prefer more than the toasty one, I'd say, in personal preference. Johnny Cage. Stage is cool too. Wind. I don't know, wind temple sort of stage, I guess, on the rooftop. That's really cool. Really creates the atmosphere. Oh shit, flawless on him.
Flawless victory.
Flawless victory.
Round 2. Fight.
Jeez, really didn't know what's coming, that's for sure. Do the toasty one again. Awesome.
Scorpion wins. Fatality.
Nah, no Dan this time. Oh, we heard it already, so it's all good. Goro. Used to have trouble with him as a kid. Hopefully it won't be too bad a couple of years later, but we'll see what happens, I guess. Oh, I remember that bullshit. Now, when you get in the corner, it can be a bit dangerous approaching him, as it can sort of backfire. it's in probably your best preference to use the high punch, high kick combo.
Flawless victory.
You wouldn't want to use high punch like the uppercut combo. I don't think it would work very well here. That's my personal preference anyway. Just makes it easier to clock up major damage on him. And I'm on easy as well, so I mean, it shouldn't be too bad, you would think, but... Oh shit. You ass. Come on, get out. There we go.
Wins.
Nice, first try. Shinnok, he's an okay final boss. Not as good as like a Shao Kahn or a Shang Tsung in comparison to the earlier game before Mortal Kombat 4. He can... I notice in particular one thing he likes doing is spamming those heads here. As he's already doing that with me. Let me give you one for size. Is he... Ah, you bastard. Yeah, that's probably my fault. That's karma there. But he's done. If you defeat him, you can't do a fatality, which would make sense given it's a boss character.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, he's a bit of an underwhelming boss character at the end of the day. Try a different combo here, mix it up, and that's it. Alright, so sit back everyone and enjoy Scorpion's ending.
By defeating you, Sub-Zero, I have avenged the death of my family and clan. Now my soul can finally rest.
Your soul will never rest, Scorpion. The Lin Kuei may have been responsible for your murder, but your family's true killer still remains free.
If you are not the murderer, then who is?
I am the one you seek. To defeat my nemesis Sub-Zero, I needed the power of a Spectre. You've done my bidding well, Scorpion. But now I must return you to the Netherrealm.
Never!
And there you have it. Well, as I gotta do the standard enter name thing. And there you go, guys. That was Mortal Kombat 4 on the PlayStation. Emulator, of course. Wow. What a blast for the past coming back to this. So as I said again, I had the N64 version going back. Again, not too much difference between that and the PS1. I think doing the combos on the 64 one was a little bit... Control was a little bit more tricky than I had doing on the PlayStation controller here. Just a bit easier on here for mine. If you beat the game on the N64, then the ending would look a little bit different graphics-wise. I would love, particularly in Scorpion's ending, Quan Chi goes particularly like Berserk when you go to the Netherrealm with his arms. That is some funny shit. Still looks alright here too in the full motion video version on the PlayStation. I'm pretty sure on the arcade port, when they were out in arcades at the time, many years ago, it was the N64 kind of endings you got on those, not full motion video. But yeah, this has been my Mortal Kombat 4 playthrough with Scorpion. It was probably my fastest finish probably ever had, but again, that was kind of the difficulty playing a part there too. I hope you all enjoyed, guys, and let me know down in the comments if you have any other like Mortal Kombat games you'd like me to check out perhaps in the future. Otherwise, take care everyone. I'm out.
pickle, this feeling, I see ya.